What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Golden State Warriors fan. Unfortunately, I got something bad to say, guys. This year, the Warriors and Steph Curry will not be in the NBA playoffs. We just saw yesterday they lost to the Memphis Grizzlies in a very close game. It went to overtime, but at the end of the day, Ja Morant and the Grizzlies won. Kudos to them, and the Warriors now have officially been eliminated. But I got some good news for you Warrior fans out there. When talking about next season, oh boy, they're not going to be in this situation. They're going to be better than ever. So if you're a big Warriors fan and you want to know what's going on in this upcoming offseason, some potential moves they can make to make them better, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get out of the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help with the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Warriors off-season plan. Even though the Warriors did not make the playoffs this year, I'm gonna say they had a pretty good season despite them being hit with so many unfortunate circumstances. I'm pretty sure a lot of us NBA fans would love to see a Steph Curry against the Utah Jazz in the first round of the playoffs. That would simply be so fun to watch. But a big shout out to Ja Morant for stepping up in the play-in tournament game, beating Steph Curry in a showdown, an epic game that I'm pretty sure we all did not want to miss. Despite the Warriors failing this season, I'm gonna tell you this. Next year, they're gonna be a lot better. And right now, there are so many reasons why I want you guys to be excited for the 2022 Warriors. In this upcoming summer, the Warriors have a lot of options when it comes to free agency, when it comes to making a trade and improving their roster. And I expect Steve Kerr, Bob Myers, and Steph Curry to 100% be very active during this offseason. We just got a big report from Draymond Green that Draymond plans to be extremely involved in Warriors offseason. Draymond was not happy with what they've done this season. He wished and believes they could be better, and that's why I do believe this summer his voice is going to be very impactful when it comes to the offseason moves. Draymond says this: "I expect to be extremely involved. That's just the way it's gotta be. I definitely expect to be extremely involved. You have to dive in." Looking back on this year, I think there were a lot of successes that came out of this year, but we did not win a championship. So you have to go back to the drawing board and try to figure it out. Despite the Warriors failing this year, I still believe they're one of the better teams in the NBA when they are fully healthy, and some off-season moves could shift them right back into the championship conversation. When talking about this upcoming offseason, the Warriors have a total of 12 players that are on their roster when it comes to a contract, which means they're gonna have to add about 3 new free agents. They're gonna have Steph back, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, James Wiseman, Jordan Poole, Damian Lee, Michael Mulder, Eric Paschall, Alan Smailagic, and Juan Toscano Anderson. When talking about the players that might leave due to free agency, they only have 3 players that could be leaving that was very important to their team. Kelly Oubre Jr. will be a UFA, an unrestricted free agent, Kent Bazemore as well, and Kevon Looney is going to have a player option. And for what we believe, he will opt in and stay with the Warriors. Another key point I want you guys to know is that in this upcoming offseason, the Warriors are already going to be over the luxury tax, which means when signing a key free agent, they don't have a lot of money, so don't expect them to sign a superstar free agent. So now knowing the basic areas when it comes to financial point of view, I'm going to now talk about a few things we should expect. The first thing is talking about Klay Thompson, and I believe if the Warriors want to be successful, he has to be fully healthy and ready to go at the beginning of next year. We all know he missed last year due to a torn ACL, and then this year he hurt his Achilles, but from what we're hearing so far, Klay Thompson is in full recovery. He is expected back at the beginning of the season, and I do believe his health, it's going to be very important to the overall outcome of the Warriors next season. I don't care what you do, find the best athletic trainers, the best physical therapists, the best doctors. Simply have Klay Thompson fully healthy and ready to go, as you don't want to waste another Stephen Curry prime year. The next thing I want to talk about is free agency. I do believe when talking about this upcoming summer, the Warriors have to target a specific kind of player. I believe with the roster having a lot of guards and forwards, they have to focus a lot on their free agency in signing a big man. We saw it this year, their only big man was literally Kevon Looney. Of course, James Wiseman got hurt, but the point is, if they want to make a strong playoff push, they need depth in the interior and simply a strong rim protector. In this summer, maybe signing somebody like Dwight Howard will be a good idea. He's going to be a UFA. Maybe signing somebody like JaVale McGee. He used to be a Warrior. He's a fan favorite, a high energy big man. Or maybe going for someone like DeMarcus Cousins, someone who used to be on the Warriors. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And the best part about signing these kind of players is they're not going to be expensive. They're cheap. They're going to take a veteran's minimum deal. The Warriors excelled this year a lot on their three-point shooting, a lot on their scoring off ball and those backdoor cuts, but I believe one of their biggest weaknesses is at the rebounding, so getting a dominant center would be simply perfect. Another key point that I want to point out is the Warriors should not trade Draymond Green. There are so much rumors that apparently Draymond might be traded to the Portland Trail Blazers, joining Damian Lillard, or even leaving the Warriors and joining another team. If you work for the Warriors front office and you're seeing this, please do not trade Draymond Green. I do believe he excels best when it comes to being the vocal leader, and of course now with him getting Steph and Klay back, they're gonna be a whole nother level. This year, Draymond put up amazing numbers when it comes to rebounds and assists, but imagine if he had another scoring partner of Klay Thompson. Draymond Green will go back into all-star mode. This is a key point for me personally. Do not trade Draymond Green. I'm pretty sure a lot of you Warrior fans agree. The last key point that I want to talk about is the possibility of them trading away James Wiseman, their prized rookie. When talking about James Wiseman, a lot of NBA fans believe he has a bright future in the NBA. When it comes to his skills, athletic ability, and his potential, people believe he could be like a Joel Embiid or even a Rudy Gobert type player. So far this year, he's averaged about 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1.5 blocks per game. And I 1000% agree that one day James Wiseman is going to be one of the best centers in the NBA. But I do want to point this out now. Can the Warriors wait? With Steph, Klay, and Draymond, their main players, right now in their prime and possibly getting out of it very soon, the Warriors might be thinking about a win-now mode. And if they're going to make a blockbuster trade, trading away James Wiseman, who has a lot of trade stock in the NBA, might be the best thing to do. I know a lot of you Warrior fans out there don't want the Warriors to trade James Wiseman, but in my opinion, if it's to get another superstar, maybe a Karl Anthony Towns, maybe a Bradley Beal, it's not a bad idea. I really like that thought. Another player is talking about Andrew Wiggins. Should the Warriors trade Andrew Wiggins? We all know he has a hefty contract. He's getting paid about $30 million next year. But maybe trading Andrew Wiggins alongside James Wiseman might get them a superstar in return to build a new super team. This is the biggest Warriors rumor right now. Will they trade Wiseman and or Wiggins? We all know this year, Wiggins have kind of stepped it up when it comes to an on-ball defender presence. He really stepped up in that big LA vs Warriors play-in tournament game. We've seen him even block LeBron James, simply be a great offensive factor as well. So I do believe this year Andrew Wiggins' trade stock has increased as well, and if the Warriors want to capitalize this summer, get the best All-Stars possible, trading Wiggins and James Wiseman, I do believe it's realistic. It's not a bad move. It's not even a risk. Simply imagine a lineup of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and maybe somebody like Karl Anthony Towns. That lineup would be spectacular. Another big trading asset the Warriors have is their first round pick this year. A fun fact, they have the Timberwolves first overall pick. They got this pick last season when they traded away D'Angelo Russell in exchange for Andrew Wiggins. And with the Wolves being one of the worst teams in the NBA, the Warriors have their pick. They're going to be entering the lottery once again. If the Warriors feel that youth movement is not what they want to win a championship, maybe also trading away this trade pick this summer might not be a bad idea, as they get more assets in return. Overall though, I do believe in this upcoming season, it's a win now season. I do believe this summer, the Warriors are going to make some big blockbuster moves, maybe some big surprises. So as Warrior fans and NBA fans, I'm telling you guys to expect the unexpected. I believe next year, if Klay and Steph are both healthy, regardless of what they do, they're going to go back into the top seed in the Western Conference, be one of the better teams, be a true championship contender, and I simply can't wait. But yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Warriors and their potential offseason moves. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. What do you believe the Warriors should do this summer? Should they make a trade? Which free agent should they sign? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!